Hey guys, we are Savoy, and Savoy is pretty large, but more importantly, Savoy is absolute best friends with Castile. And with the help of Castile and what used to be Burgundy, we easily crushed France. England and France both hate us, and Austria is mad that we keep taking small bits of the empire for ourselves. So this is the Holy Roman Empire, if I can find it, right here. And everyone in the Empire is supposed to work together to fight everyone who's not in the Empire, and I am not obeying those rules. Instead, I am attacking and conquering and vassalizing other people within the Empire, and that made Austria very angry, and now they hate me. They didn't always hate me, I don't think, but they certainly hate me now. Actually, maybe they did always hate me. Let's check. Yeah, I think they always hated me. Anyway, so Austria, France, and England are my big enemies. And because those are my big enemies, I need some big allies, and I went for Poland, Lithuania, Denmark, and Castile, with Naples and Venice for a little while, but Naples is no longer really relevant, and Venice I already got rid of because they're not super relevant either. I kind of regretted getting rid of Venice for a little while because it's always nice to have a couple, 30,000 more troops to throw at France to buy me time while I wait for the rest of my allies to get here, because Poland and Lithuania have a lot of troops and are very far away, so no one likes waiting for them. Alright, so the siege of Sungayu has been successful. This war with Austria is now at 45% war score for us. It's a defensive war. They were fighting a punitive war against me. Punitive meaning they want to punish me for being a dick. Right? So in punishment for their attempt to punish me, I'm going to take all their money in Sungayu, as well as getting them to release any nations that I can. Nope. Maybe this one? Nope. Looks like best we can do is 6 more, and nothing that's worth 6 is ever worth anything, right? So that's good enough. Give me your them there, Austria. So that was a series of very successful wars in which we got this one teeny tiny territory from Austria, and more importantly, we vassalized the Palatinate. Right, the Palatinate is this giant thing here, and they have become our vassals, although they don't seem to be our vassals anymore. Our vassalization seems to have broken immediately. Why are they not our vassals? Well, that's no fun. We fought a war against England to vassalize the Palatinate and succeeded. And we got them to vassalize, and now they're not mine. We have claims. Why aren't they our vassals anymore? In a coalition against Savoy. What happened? Okay, I know that I could go back and watch the video, I guess, but I know that I got a vassal in that war. Oh, I got Lorraine as a vassal. I didn't care about Lorraine. I wanted the Palatinate as a vassal. Oh well. Lorraine is now my vassal. Where's Lorraine? Oops. F Lorraine. Lorraine is right here. There's this one teeny tiny territory that hates me. I would actually rather not have that as a vassal. I did not mean for that to be my vassal. Oh well. And it's going to be a heck of a long time. Maybe 100 years or something. Like at least 50 before I can annex them too. So I'm going to have this tiny vassal for a really long time. So they're going to be costing me 1 diplomatic relation point every month for hundreds of years. It's so not worth it. I wanted this giant Palatinate as a vassal. Oh well. Regrettably, we lost a core something something Austria something. Okay, we need to stop funding our army because we do not intend to help our allies to fight. We need to repay as many loans as we can. And then we need to pretend that we're at peace and start doing peaceful things, like finishing off this tech. Boom. I mean, this idea. So now we're 50% better at supporting rebels. Or at supporting efficiently supporting rebels or something. I don't know. Flexible negotiations, revolutions, and counter-revolutions. Anyway, we never finished our diplomatic idea. We keep dumping diplo points into culture bombing stings, which is really silly. I only do it because I don't care at all about diplomatic points, but because I haven't finished my diplomatic idea, I should really stop doing it until I finish that diplomatic idea. But whatever, no rush. So let's build lots of buildings and marketplace. We don't need marketplaces. I'm surprised that we have so many marketplaces in so many places. So basically, a marketplace is terrible. It increases your trade power with a trade node of the land provinces that you have near that node. And the only reason to get marketplaces is because they're prerequisites for the thing that comes after a marketplace. So let's look, for example, at Lombardy, right? So marketplace, right, is plus 1 trade power. Current trade power of Lombardy is 1, so that basically doubles the trade power of Lombardy. But trade power is only relevant to this. This Venice. To what percent of the Venice trade node I own, which currently is basically 0, right? So doubling my influence from 2% to 4% would still not give me any money. Basically, especially trade nodes that are accessible by sea, all of the trade power is going to come from light ships, and it's just not worth putting marketplaces anywhere. But marketplaces are a prerequisite for trade depots, and trade depots, instead of increasing only trade power, also increase trade value. And trade value, as you can see, Lombardy has a 3.29 trade value. Trade value is what gives you money, basically. From this province. So you take your production times your trade value, and that's how much production money you get. So you can see my empire is getting 7.67 bucks a month from production and then 19 from taxes. So production is almost as important. It's about half as important as taxation. And as you tech up and build manufactories and get your trade value higher by building canal and trade depot and road network stuff, your production will actually start to outstrip your taxation in terms of money. So in the late game, it is important to have those buildings, but right now it's absolutely not important at all. Poland actually is at war with me. I'm really surprised. I guess I shouldn't have taken a peace with Austria until the end of... until it had been a month since Pomerania declared war. So I wonder if our alliance is actually not super strong relative to theirs. I'm surprised Castile came to join me, but without Poland's armies, and Poland is the guy that's always coming to everyone's aid. They probably have like 100 army tradition. Poland is fun. And Sweden, probably 40,000 troops. It looks like 40,000 troops for Sweden, 40,000 troops for Poland. And then Denmark doesn't have any troops because they already got defeated by those two. And then me and Castile together have 80,000 troops, but we're not actually participating. So our 80,000 troops are not nearby or doing anything. Interesting. So we're probably going to lose this war, but I don't really care because this is the conquest of Skane. And it matters at all to me who owns Skane, right? I don't care. So Denmark is trying to take Skane, or is Pomerania trying to take Skane from Denmark? Where is Skane? Skane. Here. It looks like Sweden is trying to take Skane from Denmark. What does Pomerania have to do with anything? That's really confusing. I guess Pomerania is trying to take Skane, even though Pomerania doesn't border Skane. And you see the red line is from Zeeland or whatever. It's not from Pomerania. But whatever, they could core it through the sea by dock to dock. So I guess it makes sense for them to take Skane. Weird. Don't really care. If they succeed, I will pretend to be upset for the benefit of my watching ally, but I won't at all be upset. Improve relations. Ooh, this closed. Didn't want that. Diplomat has returned. Improve relations with Hungary. I wonder who Hungary is fighting. Hungary is fighting Naples. Two Two of my allies or former allies are fighting. Neither of them is allied with me anymore. I might have to break these two royal marriages because I'm over by 2 in diplomatic relations, and neither of them is currently allied with me. And Naples, honestly, I don't care at all about Naples. And they would take an alliance with me, but they just don't have an army. And I got them because they're good at blockading people, which gives you war score in quick wars, so you can get your wars over really quickly. But I don't know. Is it really worth spending the stability? I have 2 stability, so I'm not going to spend stability on anything right now. When you're at 2 stability, you can't get back to 2 stability if you lose it, so never do anything that could jeopardize your stability. So we will ally with people. You cannot ally with Naples. Oh, we don't like them because they did something mean to us. They dishonored our alliance. We asked them to come be our friends. Enforce a white peace between the target country and one of its enemies. You will join the war on the opposing side. So we don't want to do that, but we might do it against the enemies of Naples. Who's fighting against Naples? A war with Tuscany and Hungary. A war with Mantua and Naples. The Tuscan reconquest of Romagna. So it's Tuscany I want to yell at. Tuscany. Dear Tuscany, please stop attacking my friends. Let's try that again. Please stop attacking my friends. No, I can't do it. They attacked Mantua. Naples came to their defense. Hungary came to their aid. And I'm not friends with Mantua. So who cares? Right? Sorry, Mantua. If we were friends, I would help you, but we're not. Alright, so I believe there's still a coalition against me. It might actually even be larger now than it was before because I just took a bunch of new territory. Very large coalition against me. So it is peacetime. Time for nothing but peace all the time. And I want to put my whole army in Piedmont so that if I get attacked, it'll be at least at the top of a mountain with a large fort on it. And that is my story. And I don't want to help Denmark. Sorry, Denmark. But I do want to remain friends with everyone that I'm friends with. Okay. We'll make friends with Popington. Improve relations with Popington. Looks like we're already in an alliance with them, so we might as well guarantee them as well. All right. We might as well keep fabricating claims against France because we know they're going to attack me again soon. So it'd be nice to be able to quickly core any territory we take from them. We're going to keep. Actually, we got to make sure any mercenaries in this army get sent out of this army because we don't want any mercenaries. Nope. We can no longer claim Sangai will rightfully be part of our. Well, it is part of our realm, so who cares if we can claim it? We don't need to claim it. It's true. We took Songayu. We are the champions. We got 3 diplomats tied up with being mean to France. I don't know how much this is actually hurting them, but it's fun. It's fun to just be mean to people. Hey, France, we don't like you. What's up? What's up? Do you like us? We don't like you. We don't like you. I will accept an alliance with Hungary. Hungry Hippo. And I will improve relations with my vassal. And I will fabricate more claims on French territory. You know what? It's been forever since I took this mission to conquer Provence. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm ever going to successfully conquer Provence. I want to. It's right there. But the rest of its territory is so far away that every time I try, it just doesn't work. You have to fight Provence and France at the same time. And then you have to win, which is hard because France is crazy. They've got like maxed out defensive idea, which makes their armies extremely strong. Whoa. Well, that's cool. Somebody's been supporting rebels in my territory. Alright, so don't click OK. Instead, we fund the army and wait until it goes off by itself. Alright, we got another diplomat. We'll send him to Austria to claim the throne. Nope, that's not how that works. Fabricate more claims. Support the rebels. These guys want to do what now? I like nationalists because they make your nation smaller. Send tons of money to be mean to France. I will spend any amount of money to be mean to France. Not because it will help me, but because, screw you, France. Okay, military power is now maxed out, so we gotta dump it into something. We can't dump it into this, and we can't dump it into an idea. This is the problem with falling too far behind on ideas. So instead we have to dump it into armories and training fields. We need more money to get more training fields to keep our military power below max. We should also probably fire our military advisor, since obviously we're not at war. Well, we're not in a real war. And he's costing us a bunch of money, $7 a month, and not doing anything because we're maxed on military power. So you're fired. And now we've got the revolt that it talked about in Sungayu and Savoy. So then we funded our army for so long that as the revolt appears, our army is ready to deal with it. So we'll go in here, and then we'll go in there and kill the revolt. Ta-da! It's like totally cheating. Unfortunately, Savoy's a mountain. My king, we can no longer claim that Artois would be a rightful part of our land. Well, I can claim it. Maybe we can't claim it. Really want to get some territory from France. I can't believe we fought those 3 giant wars. We fought England, France, and Austria all at once. And all we got was Sungayu. And the rain, but no one counts the rain. Screw the rain. I'm going to sow some discontent in France. Get them rebels popping. Alright, all the rebels are dead. And now we can defund the army, but put it somewhere where it's not going to get revolted on, because I hate having people kill my army when they revolt. And we still have max out military power, so we need some training fields. Damn them! Spent 10 military power. Still maxed on military power. I guess I could harsh treatment anywhere that's willing to revolt. That would get rid of some of my military power. So we will handle them by harsh treatment in Sungayu. That costs 50 military power, and that'll keep us going for a while. Awesome. Lots of free diplomats. Oops. Okay. Being mean to France doesn't seem to be doing much. Ooh, I can infiltrate France to see how big their army is. But you can always check with the ledger. I don't see what the point of that is. It's good for intercepting ships as they sail to various places. Like, you can imagine sinking a transport ship right as it leaves with 30,000 men in it or something. Definitely fabricate some claims. And then Venice already has some claims against them. We'll support rebels in Venice. Why not? Nope. Maybe we can support some rebels over here. Or just sow discontent or infiltrate. I don't know. No rebels to support. The coalition against us is England, France, Austria, and a bunch of small people that we don't care about. The Palatinate needs to die, honestly. Support rebels in the Palatinate. Palatinate peasants. That doesn't help me. It just causes mischief. I don't know. This being mean to people diplomatically seems weird. I don't see how it helps me any. Hungary is my best friend. I will guarantee their safety. I should guarantee the Pope too. You could call it a papal guarantee. Oops, don't revoke guarantee. Well, okay. So we got a super young guy. Oop, that's not young. Super low minimum influence to secure guy anyway. And then this guy just needs 1, and then 12 will not get this guy. That'll bring me up to 37 out of 65, so we'll keep these 2 instead. The Papal State is now as close to liking me as it ever will be. Let's see if we can get Switzerland yet. They're still mad that I released one of my previous vassals, man. Annexed a vassal. They are so picky. Picky, picky, picky. Come on, just because I release a vassal here and there. So we want yearly inflation reduction, and we want... Actually, I think it's worth saving up and buying that guy, because seriously, we're falling way behind on administrative tech. I think we're going to be at peace for a long time. I mean, if we could actually get at peace. We're going to lose this war first, and then we'll be at peace. New cardinal. Awesome. Looks like I stayed. New cardinal was I think mine? Nope. The 2 cardinals I have control with are still down here, so I don't know. I guess the cardinals elect the pope when the pope dies. So you try to maintain control of the Holy See so that when there's a papal election, you'll win it. But when a cardinal gets replaced, nothing really happens. Okay, we no longer control a cardinal, so we need to go back in and control that mother. I control that mother down. And we need to build more military buildings because our military power is about to overflow. Boom. Boom. And we got 2 diplomats. We got 5 diplomats. We don't need 5 diplomats. So let's look at who likes us and who could like us more. Let's make friends with Kazan. Why not? Why not? Maybe Georgia. Yeah. Let's make friends with Georgia. That'll totally be worth our time. I don't need 5 diplomats unless we're gonna use them to sow discontent and stuff, but I don't see how that helps me. I bet France actually owns some of my cores. Like right there, that's my core. So if we could sow discontent and get France to give me back that territory without having to fight a war, that would be hilarious. But we can't. That's not how that works. If France is broken by revolts and stuff, and the cost of increasing stability is too high, the cost of increasing stability is too damn high. That's a totally dated joke, man. It's like a joke about the election of John McCain or something. Like, wow. And we got peace. On the following terms, Denmark will end the vassalization of Lorraine. I thought I was the one who vassalized Lorraine. They freed Lorraine from me? I am no longer vassalizing Lorraine. Well then. I'm glad I could help you, Denmark. My God. They declared peace and said you can have Savoy's vassalization. Bremen is all mad. Mecklenburg is all mad. Tuscany's all mad. Genoa is all mad. Tuscany's insulting me. They're demanding unlawful territory back. Hey, Palatinate, why don't you go away? Yes, we will politely say away. Offer an alliance. We are blessed. Thank you. It's nice to be blessed. Lorraine has joined the coalition against it. They used to be our vassal 2 seconds ago. Of course they joined the coalition against us. I can't believe I fully... Palatinate, you are in so much trouble. Deep doggy doo-doo. I wonder if England will come to the aid of the Palatinate. I should have demanded that England and the Palatinate no longer be friends, and then I could just kill the Palatinate. Alright, so Savoy, okay. And I can almost get that one. I can almost have three cardinals influenced. I maxed out military power again. And we're close. we're close to being able to get this, even though we'd be 9 years ahead of time. It would get us, let's see, ability to build a barracks, which we wouldn't do because we don't have the money. Weapons manufacturer, which we also don't have the money for. Match block musket. Combat width is not useful because I always fight in mountains. Cavalry fire, not useful because I don't really use cavalry. Infantry shock is quite good. I don't think it'll pay to be too far ahead of time on military. Administrative, however, I would love to finish off, because I finished off the administrative idea, so now it's time to get some admin tech, but I'll wait until it's maxed. Again. Nice, so now we're officially actually at peace instead of just kind of at peace. I can't believe that they were able to break our vassalization. That is so not cool. Yay, Lombardia. My single richest territory, Lombardia. Mecklenburg tells us that the Protestant reforms are coming. Right, we're maxed on military power again. We need to harshly treat some folk. Training fields. Alright, we've got 30,000 troops. Still not anywhere near enough to compete with anyone, but, you know, it's not bad. Could pick on someone small. Alright, this one, and... Nice. We're close. We're close. Handle it. Harsh treatment. Okay. Some guy who coring is coming. Ooh. So, first we fund the army. Before we even find out who we're at war with, obviously, whoever it is, we're going to need to fund the army. It is nobody. It's Provence. Venice? Seriously, Venice? I love you, Venice. Why would you fight me? Poland came to war on my side even though we're not in an alliance? I remember seconds ago being like, I should ally Poland again. No, Poland's not in a war on our side. Oh, they are. Poland, right there. Anyway. This is our chance. We need to get that territory right there. So how big is Venice's army? It looks like 35,000 troops. So we'll just reinforce our army naturally. We won't recruit any new units. Come on, Popey. Black news indeed. Our ruler has died. Now we have a 2-3-1 ruler. Oh, man. Our first ruler had... Oh. Can I get our ruler killed? All right, king. I need to put my king in charge of the army. Your ruler is already a general. Francesco Giacinto II. All right. Yeah, Francesco Giacinto II needs to rule. He needs to be in charge of every army. We need to get this guy killed. Even though he's a terrible general, it's worth it just to watch him die. Because his heir is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And 31 years old, so there's no time like the present to get him up in there, man. Sweet. Okay, so Venice, I can't believe Venice would attack me, but they did. And now we're going to crush them. But first, we got to figure out a way to use some of this military power. Maybe we're going to do this. Looks like we are. We dumped 1,000 military power into something that only costs 400 if you wait long enough. But we were just throwing the military power away. So, whatever. Plus, we just started a war. It's always nice to be a couple military techs ahead of your enemies. Alright, so I'll defend until my allies come and crush these armies, and then I will walk over and start taking territory. Who can I win territory from in this war? It looks like Venice, Provence, just Venice and Provence. So I'm going after Venice because Provence is way over there, and that's no fun. Uh-oh. Fight, terrible king, fight! The only plus side to losing this battle is that maybe my king will die. Oh man, they got +4 general. Wow. A 4-1 general against my 0-2 general. I should really split the army in half and put my good general in charge of half of it so that the king can die at the same time as I don't get punished for his crappiness. Alright, Diplo dude, spy offense. I'm taking this guy. No, this guy is obviously the best choice, but spy offense? Come on, I've always wanted to use spy offense. It's like the best thing. Spy offense is useful because it does nothing. I just don't like spies in this game, man. So many people have so many posts on Reddit about how cool they are, and I've never used a spy to do anything other than fabricate claims that I didn't later regret. It costs so much money and time, and a diplomat that could have been making friends for you or fabricating claims for you. And what do you get? Like, I'm sure something happens, but I can't see what it is. You know, if I sow discontent throughout France, and France has lots of revolts, and that ruins France, and that's terrible. Okay, you know, like, I didn't even see it. Do they have local nobility? So increased coring cost? Dear France, please tell me that what I've been doing to you has been hurting you, because I'm feeling bad about all of the time and effort I've spent doing it. Wow. Okay, split the army in half. Second half will be ruled by my good general, the 322 guy. Wonder what my my army tradition is up to. 36 still? That's not so much. I think you have to kind of artificially get all of your army tradition, because just getting it by fighting is not going to work out, especially when you lose all of your fights and get ganged up on by Provence and Venice. These guys are like trying to bait them into attacking me in Piedmont by leaving and then coming back and leaving and coming back. That's funny. Come on, baby, attack me. Okay. That was unfortunate. Marketplace, dock, training fields. Max manpower of 48,800. It used to be 50,000. I wonder why it went down. Wow, 60,000 men right there. 70,000 men right there. So Hungary, Poland, and Lithuania are coming, but they might not help in the fights. They might just siege up Venice, which would be sad because I want to siege up Venice. I don't know why Poland was so gung-ho to have a fight. Poland and Switzerland together. But I think they should have stayed in Piedmont, like me. The key is defender's advantage in Piedmont. It's not to attack people. Ooh, but they got permission to go to France, so that there was no risk for them. They were like, let's see if we can get some kills. Nope, we'll just retreat to France, because you can't come in. You can't come in. Alright, we'll finish this war next time. It has been 30 minutes. That is the official ruling of the clock. See ya.